and we're going to compare what's different about the two. I've just bought this quarter pounder with cheese. It's as hot off the press as it can be. Good. So maybe we just put that in, get a photo of it, so we can use that for comparison.
So we'll keep the camera, the lights, and everything the same. It'll be a direct comparison of the right side of both burgers.
Perfect.
Okay?
That makes total sense. What I'm going to do is introduce you now to Noah, who's our food stylist. While that burger was made in about a minute or so, the process we go through on the average shoot takes several hours. And here I think it's important to note that all the ingredients that Noah uses are the exact same ingredients that we use in the restaurant. So it's the exact same patties, it's the exact same ketchup and mustard and onions and the exact same buns. Almost ready for you, Neil?
We want to be able to show the pickles and the condiments as we build.
Right.
In the store, they would naturally just line it up straight in line. We have to bring it back a little bit to reveal the fact that it comes with the pickles and the slivered onions.
Because we're in a one-dimensional world in the camera, everything is in the back in the picture. I don't know what's actually in it.
Right.
This way we can at least tell people you have ketchup, you have mustard, you have 2 pieces of cheese, and you know what you're getting.
Perfect onion selection. It's like you're a surgeon in there.
Because we've had to put things forward, the bun is sitting crooked. So he's just compensating.
So if I'm just melting down the cheese with my palette knife, maybe I'll put mustard, ketchup, actually ketchup, mustard, ketchup. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's nice.
Beautiful. This burger looks pretty good as is. I don't think it's going to need much retouching whatsoever. Let me introduce you to Stuart Murray. He's going to take the side-by-side comparison and do a little finessing of the product. Less amount of retouching that we do to something, the less perfect it looks, but actually it looks more appetizing and more convincing. But just enhancing some color, taking out some of the little accents that might happen in preparation, which obviously doesn't show the product in its best possible light. Here you can definitely see that there's a size difference. The box that our sandwiches come in. Keep the sandwiches warm, which creates a bit of a steam effect, and it does make the bun contract a little bit. And then the main difference is the fact that we actually took all the ingredients that are normally hidden under the bun and we pulled them to the foreground so that you can see them. And those are the main differences. So, Isabel, thank you so much for your question. We hope that's answered it for you. Thanks.
Questions about our French fries that we thought we'd take you on a behind-the-scene tour from the farm all the way to the fryer. And with that, we start with our first question. And it comes from Fern L. from Prince George, BC. Where do your potatoes come from? I'm told your fries are not from real potatoes. Well, Fern, today we are lucky because we're actually in harvesting time and we're joined by Angelo from Levesque Family Farms, and he's going to explain the process even further.
Back here we've got the 3 pieces of machinery. 2 of them are the same, windrowers, which pick up 6 rows each. They put them in 4 rows the harvester's going to pick up. It's going to go from the harvester to a truck. Then the trucks will go to a sorting station.
We just left the fields and now we're in the sorting area for the potatoes. Angelo, can you take us through the process?
Yes. Potatoes get off the truck on this conveyor here onto what we call a dirt eliminator, which is going to take out some dirt and rocks. Then we got people sorting the rest of the stuff here onto a bin piler that goes in the truck, and then the truck's off to McCain's.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you very much. And Fern, I hope that answers your question. Well, we're here at the McCain plant where we're going to see those potatoes turn into French fries. And with that, we have our next question from Montiel from Regina, Saskatchewan. Are French fries cut? Are they processed and then formed? Well, Monty, I can tell you they're cut and they're never formed. And today I'm here with Mario, the production manager at McCain, and he's going to take us through the process. So Mario, can you tell us how those potatoes become McDonald's French fries?
Sure thing, Scott. The process of making a Mac fry is relatively simple. We receive our potatoes on a daily basis from approximately 30 growers from a local region. Once the potatoes are received, they're then washed to remove the dirt and the rocks on the potatoes. And then we push them through our peeling system to remove the peel. Once the potatoes are peeled, they are then pushed through our cutting system where we cut the 9/32 cut for a McDonald's fry. Once the potatoes are cut, we push the strips through a blancher to remove the natural sugars from the strips. This will prevent some variation in our color once we recook the product. So following the blanching process, we add a dextrose solution to have that nice even coat that we see in the restaurants. We also add an ingredient to our strips to make sure that we prevent the graying of our product throughout the process. The next step is the drying process, where we remove the excess moisture from our strips. So from the drying process, we head on over to the fryer, where we fry the strips for 45 to 60 seconds. Freeze the product, package, and off we go.
Monty, I hope that answers your question. We're just gonna head down to McDonald's and we're gonna see these French fries being cooked. We're here at a McDonald's restaurant and we have 2 questions for you. The first one came from Armin J from Ottawa. What type of oil does McDonald's use to fry their fries? That's a great question. All of our Canadian restaurants use 100% vegetable oil. The second question comes from Mike R from Guelph. Why is there so much salt on the fries? That's also a great question, but I think I'd like to first start by telling you, Mike, you can actually get your fries with no salt at all. All you have to do is ask. But if you do like to have your salt with your fries, I want to do a quick demonstration to show you exactly how much salt you're actually getting. So we're taking the shaker we actually use in our restaurants. We're just pouring the amount of salt we would use for a standard basket of fries. I'm going to take it and just put it into this cup. That just makes it a little bit easier for me to pour it. And I'm taking one of our standard spoons we use here at McDonald's. There you go. That's what you're getting in a basket of fries, which basically is about 4 medium fries. Hopefully, Mike, that answers your question, and hopefully you've enjoyed your behind-the-scene tour of the farm, the factory, and now our restaurants.